more control over your money. That's great. This tool will help. It's something you can start and stop whenever you want to, but will always benefit by using it. As you track your financial footprints, you will become your own best teacher. When you look at the bottom of this page, you'll see many tabs. They are all connected to a different sheet. We'll go over them later, but let me just tell you a little about them all. As you can see, we are on the stop sheet before the journey begins. Steps 1, 2, 3 are to be followed in succession. Step 2 is the most important. Next come the tabs with the months of the year. Then comes a service station tab where you can get some specific services. Finally, you see the prosperity compass to point you to prosperity and answer some tough questions. Before we leave this sheet and start our travels, let's look at a small red mark on the page. When we move the mouse just to the left of this mark, a small note, like a yellow post-it note, appears. You'll find these notes or comments in many places. We'll even show you how to make your own. Now let's get going. Here we go. Step 1. First you need to know your starting point. Think of a journey with the resting places being your money pots. Most of us keep our money in a bank. We also use cash, credit cards, debit cards, loans, and maybe even PayPal accounts or other similar places. Financial Footprints lets us track up to 6 money pots. So the first thing you need to do is write in the ones you use most frequently. Any white areas are for your input. Let's say you pay for most things through the big bank. You also use credit cards, the McViso credit card. You know it's good to pay in cash and you want to keep track of your cash whenever you use it. Even though you have a mortgage and some investments, we won't track them here. They could be tracked with a second application of Financial Footprints. For now, we want to track where most of our money goes on a daily basis. One more thing before we go to step 2. When you write down how much you have in each place, you will need to show if it's positive or negative. I'll show you where. If you are starting with $500 in the bank, put down 500 as the starting position for the bank. If, on the other hand, you owe $748 on your credit card, type in minus $748 as the credit card starting position. We will have more on that later. All you need to know now is that you have identified your main money pots. The ones you use most come first. That's it for step 1. Good job! Now let's go to step 2, the most important part of the journey.